Good morning and happy Friday. I'm coming to you live from inside my closet. As you can see, I am wearing my Miss Frizzle dress, and that means one of two things. Either something really weird is about to go down, or I mean business. And for you, it's I mean business. You and I have to have a talk, what I like to call a come to Jesus talk, where we can be on the same page, where you know what I want from you, what I expect from you, and then if you need to communicate something to me, you do that. Okay? Now, why all of a sudden am I doing this? Well, yesterday I had only 6 students total turn in the science test. That means out of the 47 students that I have, only 6 of you completed the science test. So I was like, heck no. We need to pause and we need to talk about why that's unacceptable and why things need to change. As you can see, I have a whole thing of notes here. So if you see me continuing to look down or to the side, I'm looking at this because I want to make sure that I get everything I need to say out. All right, so first thing is my expectations have not changed. Just because we're outside of the classroom and in our homes and doing this virtually doesn't mean what I want from you has changed. My goals from you have not changed either. Believe it or not, I have goals for each and every one of you. As I get to know you throughout the year, I create these goals in my head, and it's my goal to help you achieve your goals. So yeah, that has not changed. And the goals you have set for yourself should not change either. This is the last year of your elementary school time. Let's not let it slip. Let's not let things go downhill just because we're doing things from home. So, how can you do that? How can you make sure that you meet your goals and that you're successful? Well, first thing is to follow the expectations that Ms. Hodges and I have put in place. Now, we come up with these expectations not because we want to be mean, not because we want to be strict, not because we want to waste your time or ruin your life. It's actually the exact opposite. We care for you, we love you, and we want to see you succeed. So we put these things in place to help you do that. LeBron James, his coach, sets expectations for him. Sure, he has incredible self-motivation, but also he has to follow expectations that his coach set for him. If he doesn't do those or follow those expectations, number 1, he's not going to be successful. Number 2, he'll probably get kicked off the team. So think about it like that. Even superstar athletes like LeBron James have to follow expectations in order to be successful. So there's 3 main things that I think if you follow, you will have a great end of the year. So the first thing is to participate. Participate in YouTube videos and participate in the live sessions. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do YouTube videos in the morning. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do live lessons at either 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. If you are not actively engaged on these lessons, it's as if you didn't come to school at all. These YouTube videos and live sessions are the lessons for the day. It's when I teach. It's as if I'm in the front of the class teaching you guys. So if you don't attend those, if you don't watch those, you're not in school that day. So I'm going to treat it as so. If I don't see you watching the YouTube videos and you are not attending the lessons, you will be marked absent. We take attendance every day, believe it or not. I have everybody's name written down of who has watched the videos and who has attended the lessons. So yeah, this week I saw a major decrease in the amount of people attending the live lessons. Yesterday I had 20 people total attend the live lessons. So to help us ensure that you are attending the lessons and watching the videos, I will be making parent contact if you're not keeping up with that. Okay, like I said, these are the lessons for the day. So if you're not watching them and you're not participating, you're not in school that day. So how do you ensure that I know that you either watch the video or you're in the session? Comment. Make your presence known. For YouTube videos, I'm going to be giving a specific question that you'll respond to. And it might be about math, it might be about science, or it might be a personal question. It'll be different every day. But you need to make sure you respond to that and you comment in the comment section. Now, I heard the excuse, but miss, I don't have a YouTube account. I can't comment. Well, guess what? You have my number. And if you don't have my number, message me on Dojo or message me on Facebook and get it. Because you can text me, you can email me, you can message me, you can call me your response to the YouTube video. So if I do not get that response and I do not see that comment, you did not watch the video in my eyes. Okay? For live lessons, it's easy. Just participate. Throughout the live lesson, I ask questions, respond to them. I might call on you specifically. I might unmute you and say, hey, you, what do you think? Respond. Do not leave your camera off and yourself on mute. Be part of it. Be there. Number 2 is be on time. And I don't just mean be on time for the live lessons, even though that is an issue. Some of you are getting there 40 minutes late, and I'm like, dude, we're done. You're a little too late. So yes, be on time for the live lessons at either 10 or 2, but also be on time for conferences. If I call you, you should be ready. Look at your conference times. I'm going to post it here. Look at your conference times and be ready for them. If for some reason I'm late or I can't call you that day, I will let you know. Okay? Sometimes I've screwed up majorly and I've totally misread the schedule. You should be able to message me and be like, hey, Miss Stewart, are we doing the conference or not? That's how well you should know your schedule and how prepared you should be. But also, you need to be on time with your assignments. That is what I would say is the biggest issue. Like I said in the beginning, only 6 of you did the science test that was due yesterday. Every day you will have 1 math and 1 science assignment. It could be a test. It could be an exit slip. It could be a Kahoot. It could be like in science, we had 2 inquiries this week that you had to respond to the questions. But either way, it's going to be 1 math, 1 science. All right, so how do you know what is due and when it's due? Well, like I said, the day that I give it is the day that it's due. On Canvas, when you go on and you go to the course, either math or science, the first thing that will pop up is that week's assignments. It will say week of, and then whatever week it is, and right under it, we'll have all the assignments in order. Now, this week, in order to do the science test, you had to do the 2 previous assignments. It was locked until you did the 2 previous assignments. Get your stuff done. If you cannot get on Canvas, you have a packet. Complete the stuff in the packet and take a picture and turn it into me. I will try and be sure that I announce your assignments every day. Okay, even though you have them in your packet in order and even though you have them on Canvas in order, I will make sure you know what assignment is due that day. The last thing that I want you to do is communicate. Communication is key. If you need help, let me know. I will be there for you. I will figure out a time that we can talk, that we can meet, that we can go on live lessons. You are your best advocate. That means you are the only one on earth who really and truly knows what you need. Okay? I cannot read your mind. Your parents cannot read your mind. You are the only one who knows what you need. Communicate that with me. Communicate that with your parents. Okay? If for some reason you're stuck on an exit slip, you're stuck in a problem, text me, call me. I will be there. If for some reason something on Canvas is not working, or you think it scored your assignment wrong, communicate. Let me know. Things screw up online all the time. Let me know. If, again, if you need help with an assignment, let me know no matter the time. I have helped kids at 10:30 at night, believe it or not. And I will drop everything and do it. Right now, I do not have a life. It's quarantine. I cannot leave my house. You guys are my life right now. So just let me know. The last thing you can communicate with, the last thing that you can communicate about is if for some reason the schedule is not working for you. If you need to cancel a conference, if you need to cancel a live lesson, communicate. Okay? Just like when you're absent, you have to bring in a note. That's your communication to the office saying, oh, I couldn't be here because this and this and this. Do the same with me. Communicate the reasons why you can't be there or you can't complete an assignment, and we will come up with a solution together. Guys, I know some of you right now, the struggle is real. Your home life is sucky right now and you can't focus. You have so many distractions because maybe you are the one taking care of all your little siblings. I see you, I hear you. We just need to communicate and come up with a solution together. That solution might be that I teach you at a different time than everybody else. I'm willing to do that. You just have to let me know, okay? So communicate, communicate, communicate. Get it? Got it? Good. All right. So again, all these I put in place to make sure that you are successful because I care about you, I love you, and I want to see you do the best you can at the end of your elementary school years. All right. So stay tuned for the math video. Peace out, people. Today in math, we're going to talk about coordinates and what they all mean. When you look at a graph with ordered pairs plotted, what is it actually trying to tell you? What does it mean? So you are going to need your packet and a pencil or a blank piece of paper and a pencil, and be sure that you are following along with me. Let's get this thing started. Problem number 1 says Ella plotted points to represent the number of purses she knits for a total of 6 hours. The x-axis represents the number of hours and the y-axis should represent the number of purses. Alright, so my horizontal line, the x-axis, is the number of hours. So we have, I know it's not labeled, but you have 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, all the way across. And then the y-axis, the vertical line, is the number of purses. So 1 purse, 2 purse, 3 purse, 4 purse, all the way up. Okay? So we are going to look at this graph and determine what these points mean. It says, looking at the graph, what generalization can you make about Ella's knitting? A generalization is basically a concluding statement where you say what the points mean. What are they showing you? Like in science, we make a conclusion after we get the evidence and the data. Same thing here. So I'm going to look at the data. In 1 hour, she makes 2 purses. And I can tell that the trend is continuing because it's a straight line. That pattern is continuing. In 2 hours, she makes 4 purses. So every time, every hour, she gets 2 more purses. And that would be my generalization. For every hour, she makes 2 purses. Number 2 says, Katie makes necklaces that are different lengths. She makes a table to compare the number of beads and the necklace length. Use the pattern to finish Katie's table. Graph the ordered pairs. So I'm going to take a look at the table. It shows that with 4 beads, she can make a necklace 8 centimeters. So my ordered pair would be 4, 8. Now I need to figure out the pattern here. I know that 4 is half of 8. 4 times 2 is 8. So let me see if that is the rule that this pattern is following. The only other coordinates I have are 13 and 26. I know that 13 times 2 is 26, so that must be the rule I need to follow. So now I do 7 times 2, 14. So I'm going to be multiplying my x coordinate times 2 to get my y. So what times 2 equals 20? 10 times 2 equals 20. My x coordinate times 2 gives me my y. And I get the ordered pair 10, 20. Now we are going to graph those ordered pairs. So I'm going to graph the x and the y coordinates and see if I can make some sort of generalization about what is shown in the graph. So my x coordinate is 4 and my y is 8. So I'm going to graph the ordered pair 4, 8. 4 on the x-axis, 8 on the y. I'm going to go across 4 and up 8. And boom, right there. Then my next one is 7, 14. Horizontally 7, vertically 14. And I'm going to plot it right there. Boom. Next one, 10 and up 20. I'm going to run out of room. And yes, I ran out of the room for the last one, but I'm still going to go horizontally 13 and up 26. You can see that it follows a straight line because it's going with a pattern. This is your exit slip on Canvas. So you are going to look at the data that is shown. I see that the x-axis is the time in hours and the y is the number of Legos. What kind of concluding statement can we make about this graph? So basically, how long does it take to make how many Lego houses? So look at what they show you. 2, 1. What does that mean? What does 2, 1 mean in this graph? Just give me the sentence that summarizes what this graph is showing. Okay, and in science, all you're going to do is do the Nearpod that is on Canvas. If you cannot get on Canvas, the questions for the Nearpod are in your packet, okay? Now, I'm going to show you all the assignments that are due for math and science for this week by 11:59 p.m. tonight. All right? I will not be taking any assignments after 11:59 p.m. tonight. And progress report grades are coming out next week, guys. So you need to make sure you get it all done. A lot of you have been prioritizing reading and then you're forgetting about math and science. Can't happen. You have to be responsible for all the subjects. All right, so here are the assignments. Like I said before, you have one assignment each day for each class. It's like your classwork. It's not homework, it's classwork. Every day when you were in class with me, you had assignments to do. So same thing here. These are classwork assignments, all right? So the first thing that you have for math is the volume unit assessment. That is a test. That is a test grade, so make sure you turn that in. Then you have an exit slip for Tuesday, an exit slip for Wednesday, an exit slip for Thursday, and an exit slip for Friday. So I should have 4 exit slips and 1 test for math. In science, Monday and Tuesday, you had an inquiry. All I need are the questions that you were supposed to respond to for the inquiry. Wednesday, you did a Kahoot. It's locked now, so if you didn't do it, it's too late. And Thursday, yesterday, you had your test. It's called Big Idea 17 Assessment. And then finally, Friday, today, you have a Nearpod and you need to answer those questions like I said. If you have any questions, call me, text me, message me, email me, whatever you need to do, and we'll figure out a solution for the problem. All right. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe. Say no to Corona. Bye.